Welcome to the world of group home riches, where you can achieve financial freedom while making a positive impact on society. Are you tired of working long hours for someone else? Do you dream of being your own boss and creating a better future for yourself and others? Look no further. With Group Home Riches, you can invest in real estate and provide a valuable service by offering safe and comfortable homes for individuals in need.
The number one investment in real estate.
And start building a better future for yourself and those around you. Let's make a difference together with Group Home Riches.
I'd like to hammer this point, especially when we have investors on, because most of the people that come to us, Saeed, they're not, they haven't done investing before. They're just kind of, they're starting out, and they're honestly looking for guys like you and Andy. So, man, this is, and again, the 2 to 3K, we like to give you guys average conservative stuff. What you guys are looking at here is an absolute monster deal. Saeed, is it cool if we watch this video?
Sure.
Follow us on YouTube so you guys can see all the visuals and stuff like that. And we'll watch this walkthrough of this 12-bedroom property.
Dude, I love that. That is going to get you pumped.
And you see it. If you were driving by it, you wouldn't think twice about it. You'd say, "Oh, that's a nice big home," right? Don't have to have a big sign or anything like that. No, no announcement of a licensed facility or anything like that. And then I want to show this one real quick as well, just so the folks can just see like the inside. Let's make it real for them. This was a property kind of still in progress. Like, this is another one that you were getting ready. There it is, folks. Pretty simple, nice and simple. Rent ready homes for the most part. That's kind of the average home, and typically just shared beds. Do you typically do 2 to a room, or what does that look like, Saeed?
Yeah, so with my 4-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house, 5-bedroom houses, I do 2 in a room, and then the bigger properties is 6 bedrooms, and then the bigger properties that I just got recently, I have some private rooms over there too. So I do some private rooms. I want to have that options because as I started meeting all these nonprofit organizations, there are some nonprofit organizations where they only want their clients to occupy a private rooms, and they are paying good money for it. So I call that the Maybach's money, and I love that one. So I, at some point I had to provide these private rooms for these individuals with the nonprofit, some of the nonprofits that, organizations that I'm working with right now. So I have the 2 in a room. That's about 95% of my portfolio right now. And I have about 5% for the private rooms.
Cool. Yeah, that's one of the common questions that we'll see in the school group is, oh, hey, are people talked to these caseworker or nonprofit the other day and they don't want to do shared housing. Cool. Offer a private room then. It's, just let them know what you have available. And you don't have to turn people away that want a private room. That's fine. All right. So this post said 7 property in 5 months. That's crazy. And this was about 2 months ago. So how many properties are you up to now?
I added the 12-bedroom property, so now I'm having 8 properties right now, and then that property is, I'm left at about 4 beds in that property right now. So I'm actually looking for another deal because that property is almost filled up right now.
Cool.
So I'm on my 8th property right now.
Crazy. And guys, we told you kind of the conservative numbers. He told you the cash flow on that big property. So that's just, snapshot of the possibilities of what can be done in the first year. You could break out the calculator, 8 properties. It's absolutely insane. So let's talk about just the day-to-day stuff. That's you're scaling pretty quickly. What do your day-to-day activities look like? Do you have a team, or are you doing everything on your own? How do you run these things?
Okay, so when I started, till now, I'm doing everything myself. So I receive all the calls, I do the intake, I do, I also run through the properties myself. What I'm doing is actually learning every bit of the business. That's what before I start, outsourcing, hiring people and putting people in place. I want to know everything about this business because I love this business. I'm giving my all to this business. Actually, I'm having some other businesses that I had to even close some businesses down because when I saw the profit margin on this business, there was no reason why I should be wasting my time on some other business that I have. For example, I was having a tracking business, in addition to my, Airbnb business that I was running. And I still have a car rental business, a tool. So I have a car rental business too. So what I did was my tracking business, the profit margin, looking at running all these trucks with drivers, the headache, running that whole operation over there, and then the profit margin on that tracking business, it wasn't worth my time. After I found out the profit margin on this group home and the amount of time I even have to put in this group home is very less, and then the profit margin on it. So I decided to close down my tracking business to go all in on group home. And my other business, my car rental business that I have, I'm still running that business because that one is on autopilot. So I don't really have to do so much on that business, the car rental business. But the tracking business, I've closed it down because the profit margin is not enough for me after, tasting some money from the group home, model. So I decided to go all in and do everything myself because I want to learn every bit about this business before I start bringing people in. So as it stands right now, I have 8 properties for the group homes, running everything myself. I do the marketing, I receive the calls, I do the intake process. And right now, I'm so involved in it that I started even attending some meetings in the city, in the county, because they started, really appreciating what I'm doing for the community and in the city. So they started inviting me to some meetings, which right now there is some, meetings for opioid addiction that I went to last Tuesday. So they are inviting me to be part because I'm providing a very good resource to the community right now. So as it stands right now, I do everything myself, but very soon I would have to bring some people on board because I'm looking to scale very fast.